If you are watching this video, you may be ready to hear the information. We must go through the darkness in order to see the light. You are creating your own reality based on what you feed your mind and body. Your subconscious mind is like a sponge. It soaks up everything you hear, see, feel, smell, taste, and think. Beware of toxic or negative information. Once it enters your mind, it is difficult to delete it. Watching the news can create undesirable manifestations into your life. The news has been used as a tool to keep you in a state of fear. Take back control over your own mind and start manifesting the reality you desire. It is possible. The butterfly represents the changes we must go through in life. There are many different stages that we will go through before we can transform into something magnificent. A great beginning is sometimes at the point of what you thought would be the end of everything. The mark of your ignorance is the depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls the butterfly. It is easier to fool a person than it is to convince them that they are being fooled. Some people are so deeply programmed that they are very resistant to believing the information you are trying to share with them. They will not listen to it or even research it, but they will watch the news for truth and never research that either. In most cases, these people are so very deep into the illusion that they will continue to strive to be the character they are here to play, and they will not want to journey into the unknown. Some are afraid to hear the truth, and some prefer to keep their eyes closed. They may not be actual players of this game. Over the years, I have shared information with those closest to me. Most do not share my views, and they cannot see past the illusion. It is a bit of a hit to the ego to learn that you have been tricked or deceived into the beliefs you have absorbed throughout your life. Each person needs to wake up on their own. If they are not ready to hear the information, they will not hear you. It is not worth the cost of your energy to argue any point. You can share the information, but they will need to verify the truth. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. The world is waking up. 2020 has been the planned and designated year for mass awakening, or the waking of the masses. For many, the awakening began years ago. The term 2020 vision has been a clue all along, telling us that we will all have 2020 vision in 2020. We will all have the vision to see the truths about this world we are currently living in. We have lived the same life over and over again through reincarnation. Each time we return, our memories are wiped of all previous lifetimes and knowledge. Each time we return, we are rejoined with our soul groups. Life is created based on the choices we make. Depending on the choice, it leads us on many different paths. Each time we make a choice, we open a door. Next choice, different door. And this goes on and on throughout life. There is always more than one choice available. It is important right now to choose wisely. We are currently in the final timeline, and there will be no more reincarnations. This is why the world stage is very active right now. Each door has a different path for your life. I have created this presentation based on my personal research in relation to what is happening on Earth right now. Through recent years, the Earth has been experiencing more and more chaos. We are waking up to the fact that the information we have previously learned about our history, who we are, where we come from, and where we are going, has all been a part of a larger plan of deception and fear-driven tactics in order to keep the people unconscious and in a low vibrational state of consciousness, and to manipulate and control. However, something much greater is happening, and most will be deceived and trapped in the world of illusion and/or rabbit holes. The first stage of an awakening usually begins with the discovery that our history has been falsified and distorted. The more you start to research, the more you start to realize that everything you ever learned has been filled with false information. There are many rabbit holes along the path. What this means is that you can constantly keep searching for truth, and you will find more and more subjects that will keep you on an endless search for information and truth. I created this video to help assist those that are searching for information beyond the conspiracies. We come to Earth fully equipped with everything we need to succeed. We have been programmed to believe that we need to seek answers to things outside of ourselves. We have the power to heal ourselves, but we also have the power to make ourselves sick. We manifest everything into our life. Everything you have started with an intent and a belief. You create the pleasant and the unpleasant experiences in your life. We are infinite beings. We are pure energy. Energy can never die. It can only be transferred. Our energy is currently living in this human body. We are fractals of energy that come from a main source of energy. Nothing exists outside of source. We are all fractals of source. Now is the time to focus on yourself. Now is the time to raise your frequency. All there ever is now. The higher your frequency raises, the more powerful you become. Animal meat is on a very low frequency. We agreed to come to Earth and experience this game of life. Although our memories were erased, we were aware of the rules. One of the main rules is to not eat animals. In order to get a connection to this knowledge, you must get connected with yourself. Eating animals will keep the knowledge you need buried. You must be at least a level 5 in order to access your source knowledge. Eating animals will keep you below level 5. If you are eating animals, you are being marked as a beast. This gives new meaning to Mark of the Beast. The best foods to nourish your body are those that are grown from the earth, fruits and vegetables. In order to transition to heaven on earth, a high frequency is required. Your body must be tuned in to a high frequency. It is like not being able to get a song on the radio to come in clearly, and you keep turning the dial for a better reception. A low frequency will not allow you to tune in to the higher frequencies. To obtain a higher frequency, you must develop a high frequency mindset. Turn off all news programming. The mind must deprogram previous belief systems in order to develop new ones. This is possible through repetitive affirmations. The things you see on the news are not happening to you. This is part of the fear program. The new earth that is being created will vibrate at a frequency that is very high. Those with a high frequency will have the ability to transition to the new earth. Low frequencies will not be a part of the new earth. Animals will not eat each other in the new earth. There will be no fear. There will be no negativity. Those who do not have a high vibration will remain on the old earth. Today, right now, you want to make the choice to focus on inner peace, kindness, beauty, forgiveness, and enlightenment. This includes caring for all life and to not kill, not even a bug. Low-frequency activities include things such as eating animals, orgasms and sexual activities, pornography, drugs, alcohol, judgment and criticism, and violence. High-frequency activities include things such as dancing and singing, interacting in nature, service to others, positive thinking, doing things that bring you joy, laughter, and creativity. Energy levels. We have two sets of energy levels: daily activity level and our life power level. Each new day, you start with a full daily level of energy. If you use up all the daily energy allotted to you, energy is taken out of your life power level, also known as your synergy cell. An empty life power level means death to you in this world. Everything comes with a cost. If you are participating in low-frequency activities, it comes with a greater cost. Sexual activity and orgasms will drain an entire day's energy and will take from your life power energy. If you obtain a full life power level or synergy cell or a high frequency, you will have greater manifesting abilities. Everything you do uses energy from your daily energy level. Physical movement, spending money, eating, shopping, thinking, laughing, talking, listening, driving, breathing, and even observing. Some of the ways to replenish your life power energy include things such as earth grounding, walking barefoot on the earth. Sun gazing, yes, staring at a full, clear sun. This should only be done within 1 hour of sunrise or 1 hour before sunset. Tree hugging, yes, hug a tree. Retrieving daily energies. At the end of the day, you can, with intent, retrieve all retrievable energies. This does require a higher frequency level. Recognize this symbol? Everything in this world has multiple meanings. The beliefs that you were programmed with are very limited beliefs. We must look at all perspectives, even if you have an opinion. It's best to be the observer with no verbal opinion. Do you see the symbol? We are currently viewing both the new and old Earth. The two Earths will separate. You must raise your frequency in order to exit the old Earth and cross over to the new Earth. A division will happen. People will disappear from old Earth as we currently know it. High frequency mindset includes enlightenment, peace, joy, love, reason, acceptance, willingness, and neutrality. A low frequency mindset includes things such as pride, fear, desire, shame, grief, guilt, and apathy. Those who choose to do the work and raise in frequency will automatically transition to the new earth. Those that stay in low frequencies, the soulless beings, and those who eat animals will remain in the old earth, with some exceptions for those who are part of your soul group, such as young children. What are the soulless beings? You may have heard them referred to as NPCs or non-playing characters. They literally do not have a soul. The soulless beings are biological bodies interacting with us through a matrix-fed script. There are 5,000 soulless beings to every source player on Earth. They will interact with us on a variety of levels. Their role is to interact with us in a way that they can create a reaction from us, and to harvest energy for the matrix. They may be the person that cuts you off in traffic, or they may be there to alter the path we are on. A soulless being may be your wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, your boss, a coworker, or just about anyone around you, maybe even everyone around you. A raccoon has a face that looks like a mask. Everybody is wearing a mask in this show. It is the greatest show on earth. Emergency, emerge and see. Impossible, I am possible. Illuminati, I illuminate. Entrance, in a trance. Realize, real eyes. Indecent, in descent. Welcome home, we'll come home. Universe, you in a verse. Television, tell a vision. Words, sword. 911, 911 emergency. Depressed, deep rest. Etymology plays a big role in this world. Be aware of your language and the words you choose. Words and thoughts are very powerful. You are literally creating and manifesting your reality based on everything you think about or envision in your mind. We are an imagination. We live in a world of duality. We live in a 3D virtual reality illusionary matrix. We are experiencing duality, male and female, hot and cold, up and down, sun and moon, light and dark, fast and slow, day and night, right and wrong, good and bad, life and death. Our feelings, thoughts, and emotions are like a mirror. We receive back exactly what we are putting out. If we are angry, that vibration of anger brings things to you that are of that specific frequency. The key is to be aware of how you feel. The matrix is always reading your thoughts and feelings. Nothing you do is ever hidden or private. We are always being watched. Those that are not participating on this earth stage are all watching us in this show. This gives a whole new meaning to the eye in the sky. We are pure energy vibrating at a specific frequency. The higher you raise your frequency, the higher your consciousness raises. The more conscious you become, the more knowledge will come to you, and the more you will remember. We have had access to this knowledge all along. Through years of programming, we were put into a trance. We fell asleep, and now it is time to wake up. Like in any game, we complete various levels in order to achieve new unlocks to reach the next level. Through this process, we obtain more and more pieces of this puzzle. The higher you rise in frequency, the less fearful you are. There is nothing to fear in this world. If you have fears, then you still have old programs running, and there is work that needs to be done from within. Fear will keep you in a very low frequency. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What is so special about rainbows? Frequency levels. There are 9 sub-frequency planes. There are 11 frequency planes. Frequency levels 1 and 2 no longer exist. They have been removed from the game. If you are currently eating animals, including fish, you are on level 3 or 4. You have no source connection if you are on these levels. The pot of gold is obtained after you've climbed the colors of the frequency rainbow and get to the other side. This is the true meaning of the rainbow connection. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the... All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor? The voice might be one of the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. How do I know? This information has come to me over the past few years. It has come to me in pieces, and I have had to do the work to put things together. Some information was provided from other source players who have also done the work. As I continue to raise in frequency, more information will be available to me, and some ideas and theories may change. Everyone must do their own work to obtain truth and knowledge. It is important to verify all information obtained. Find your truth. Thank you to those who have provided valuable clues along the way. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click on the bell to receive notifications when new videos are posted.